Hello, everyone. So, I know I've been MIA for a couple of days, and that's because I've been taking my own advice. So, you know how in our reading the last few times, it was really big on marching forward in your righteousness and sharpening your swords and things of that nature, working on your wings and all of that. So I've been in the studio working on my audio book. I have been studying my modalities of healing and my spiritual walk. Um, I've been studying my astrology and paying attention to what's going on with the planets. It's a lot going on with the planets right now. We'll probably make that its own video after this. But I got a kitten because you probably can hear it right now calling. Got a cat, you guys. Cats are very, very good for your spiritual practice, especially those of us who did a little bit with the mystical arts. Reason being, first off, about a month ago, I added Bastet to my altar. And for those of you who don't know who she is seen as, she's an Unturu. So for those of you who don't know who Unturus are, you need to dig a little deep with Kemet, ancient Egypt. But what she does is she has a healing energy, a protective energy, and she protects the home, and primarily women and children, but the home in general. And she protects against evil spirits. And with us coming into the eclipse that we just had, which was a lot of dark energy and portals opening, allowing more darker spirits to come through. And I hope you guys weren't a part of any of the rituals happening today, yesterday, day before, anything around the eclipse, because the eclipse is not for your manifestation. You know, it's not to give you something positive and all of that. It's cutting things off. And it's a lot of darker wizards and warlocks and witches and people doing bad things with their magic that utilize that part of a moon cycle. They utilize the eclipse. So you don't want to be dealing with that energy. Only thing I did get was a cat yesterday for the eclipse. And pay attention because cats, dogs, babies, they're very in tune, very spiritual. They're good spiritual animals to have. I'm talking about the baby being a spiritual animal, but they can see what you can't see. And sometimes I'll sense things. I'll know when spirits are around or something is walking by in my home. Like my home is on top of a couple vortexes, so it's a lot of strong energy happening over here, and I can feel that it's portals over here. I can feel it. I can see it. I can things happening in my peripherals. Like I can feel it. So it's good for us to have spirit animals. It's good to have children around because they can sense things. I know you guys seen a child like looking at the ceiling, looking like that and stuff like that. They can see something that you can't see because their pineal gland is not calcified yet. Their spirit is not tainted yet. They haven't been conditioned by you telling them what's real or not. They haven't created the blockages. They're still operating in their design, their spiritual design. They can see at a frequency you can't see on because you're conditioned already to not see on that frequency. We're fighting to get to the frequency they're already at. So it's good to have children around. They'll tell you things that you don't even know where it came from. It just came straight from source. It came straight from the spirit guides because they don't have filters. They don't have conditioning. They don't have all this mud on their source person, you know? And animals are the same way. They're in tune. It just is what it is. They can see and feel and sense the unknown. And they don't have anything telling them that what's real and what's not. They just see it, smell it, feel it. They're spiritual entities, you know? So I've always had cats. I've always been attracted cats since as long as I've been without one. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna add that to my spiritual walk right now. Give me a cat, okay? So with that being said, I'm gonna do another video to you guys, because I feel like me having those 2 days not being here messed up our consistency, right? So first and foremost, I hope you all have been working on your creative projects, not doing rituals during the eclipse, and paying attention to how the cosmos are affecting you. We already talked about Neptune and I think it's Neptune and Jupiter and Pisces. We talked about, like I said, we'll do a whole nother video on that, okay? Because I want to talk about our charts. But today, right now, Spirit, what do you want the people to know? What do you want? What did they come to hear? What is the message of the day that somebody who consistently watches this and is going to experience this needs to see, hear, feel? Okay? So, let's go. Alright, Spirit, what's the message? Ooh, that one wanted to come out. What's the message of today? What's the main focus of the message? Interesting. Clarify, Spirit. Clarify, Spirit. And this is for one of you guys, because this came out different in my personal reading. Okay. Clarify, Spirit. Give me 2 cards of clarification. There's 1. Oh, no, there's 2. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Try this. Okay. So whoever this is, whoever this is for. So basically, you or someone in your life is looking for a victory in a situation. Sorry, I need some water. I hope I'm not allergic to my cat. Okay. So, someone is looking for a victory in a situation, but they're waiting for their ships to come in so that they can feel like they achieved and earned their merits. There's 2 energies right here coming in. I don't know if this is options or if this is all one energy, but it's somebody who is mature and coming to help the seeker. So coming to help the person this is about, unless all of this is you. So basically a very mature, wise, kind of slow moving knight of a person. Normally I would think of this as a masculine energy, coming in with something new. And then you have a fast moving energy coming in that is more fiery and more quick to the point. Yeah, these are 2 different energies. And coming in for victory. But someone is waiting for their ships to come in. Tell us more about these energies coming in. I'm going to clarify both ones. So we're going to clarify this one. Interesting. And then we're going to clarify. Okay. All right. Spirit is telling me to get some. Okay. This one is coming out of a place of being selfish. Instead of feeling like mine, and this is my and this is my legacy, my this and my that. Instead, coming out of that and being more open to share. And coming at the situation, whatever situation this is, with a more mature outlook on it, a more strategic outlook on it, and moving in a little bit slower with your pentacle. Pentacles represent money. It can represent opportunities. It can represent just a gift. It can make, or just represents a giving of something to be offered. So instead of it's coming out of selfishness and deciding to move forward, right? And then you have this fast energy right here that was clarified with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So Spirit is telling me to give you some exacts on that. So let me pull up the Queen of Swords really quick, just for you. Okay. This is somebody with a narrow mind, quarrelsome, and a gossip. So this is options. This is options. So there's somebody in your life that is deciding to come out of a oh, I gotta get my kitty. I know you guys can hear her. Of coming out of a selfish and all to myself energy and deciding to be more strategic and mature and offer the pinnacle, whereas you have somebody else that is quarrelsome, narrow-minded, and deceitful. That was on there, deceitful, and yeah. Oh, so somebody's coming. Oh, and a gossip, that was important. So this is somebody. This is that immature energy from earlier this week. So this is somebody gossiping, wanting mess. They messy. They thinking small and just are just like narrow minded, like how they just view things, small, a certain type of perspective, and it's causing them to be quarrelsome. And quarrelsome means like ready to fight, just messy, just in the mix, the drama, like just starting stuff for no reason. Like, why are you even doing this? So you have a person. Okay, so now I see what's happening here. So you have a person that's deciding to be strategic, that's deciding to be mature, that is walking slower in a situation, and we're just waiting for their ships to come in. You know, like they're waiting for their ships to come in to be victorious. And then you have a person that just wants to be seen as that person already. They want their merits. They want to be on this pedestal. They want their achievements and to be honored. But you want to be honored and you want these achievements in the midst of being quarrelsome and petty and gossipy. I'm going to see what's the outcome of both of these energies. And then I'm going to see what brings this together. What is our, whoever's watching this and whoever needs this, what is their role in the situation? Okay. Let's clarify that. See. Okay, so I'm seeing a bigger picture here. I'm seeing a bigger picture here. So you had a person, because these are in reverse right here, which is actually a good thing. But what it means is whoever needs to see this and hear this, you have the choice to come out of this energy, to come out of the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords, like, I don't like that guy. I'm telling you right now, like, the Seven of Swords is a thief. Like, that's his main thing. Like, he's a thief. He's a backstabber. He's just mischievous in how he moves. Swords is hidden. Just ready to stab you on the low and take what you have. So that's the Seven of Swords, but it's in reverse. And then you have the Devil in reverse. So this is somebody, and the way the Devil card is in this particular deck, it's chained to it's chained to a toxicity. It's stuck in bad habits. It's stuck in low vibrational thinking. It's just like everything that you treasure that is of negativity, or like if you were to go into the Bible, and I'm not a religious person, but I did grow up in a Christian church. So everything that's described as what the devil does, how they manipulate, how that energy or that aspect of a person that can exist does, that's what that energy is in the Devil card. But it's in reverse. So you're deciding in this timeline right now to come out of that energy, to be a thief, to be chained to toxicity and just narrow-minded thinking and stealing and stabbing people in the back for no reason and being stingy with your legacy or whatever it is you're thinking. But instead, and just deceit and quarrelsome and gossip and just neck snap. There's a lot of these masculine cards here, so I'm just feeling like he's operating on a feminine energy. Just gotta be the one to say something about something and put somebody down, or just try to put stuff out there that is negative and messy and just quarrelsome, just doing this. Like just moving BS around. For what reason? Being selfish. For what reason? Being a thief. Holding on to your treasures. That the negative crap that you hold on to. For what reason? For what reason? It's coming out of that. Deciding to be mature and strategic and of assistance, because that's what this card is too. Someone coming in to assist. And in the midst of not being victorious with this energy, waiting for your shifts to come in to get your merits and to be honored for your achievements. But you have to come out of this energy. You have to come out of this energy. So let's talk. Because a lot of this has been coming out this week. So let's talk. Look, I know it's hard, okay? I know it's hard. We live in a world where society is so much pressure. Like, you feel like you gotta be up one, and you comparing yourself to all of these people. You're living in these fake worlds of the digital worlds and comparing yourself and what you want to all of those things. Not saying that you don't deserve to experience the best in life. Yes. But at what cost? Because it's okay to operate within the systems of the universe. You know how the planets move and certain things open up for you. You ride the wave. Like, I'm surviving through the waves right now. Really. And it's just, in studying astrology, it's helping me understand exactly how I'm doing it. And then so I can get better at it. And I can also see how things are unfolding in my life. And that's important. And you have to have that. And I know we live in a world where it's all perspective, or villains and heroes don't necessarily exist, because morality is a perspective. So I look at it like this. How close are you operating with your center, with source, with the unconditional love of God? your purpose. Anything outside of that, when you start to create your conditions and how you deal with people, how you deal with things, and you start to see people as objects you're moving around on a board, and that's it. You created a detachment with the source in them. You're not connecting with God in them. You're connecting with an image or a material or a resource. And you're just taking and manipulating and gossiping. Because what happens is, the reason why a lot of people gossip, and especially when it comes to narratives and stuff like that. I come from the culture of battle rap, and narratives were super important when it came to battle rappers. Because if you can put a narrative out there and plant a seed in somebody's mind of another person, it'll grow. And it'll grow before you even get into the battle. People already think they have an idea of you, and it's an illusion. But illusionists are smart like that. People who also do that are narcissists. Severe people suffering from severe narcissism, they do those type of things too. Because they're so afraid that something could blemish their image, they have to do it first. They have to completely discredit and try to crumble a person so that if anything happens and in favor of that person, it won't be in favor of that person, because people already have an idea of them that is tainted. And living in this society and generation of technology, it is reputation, image, a lot of the how people see you thing is very important, and it's producing a lot of narcissism, a lot of fear of how you're being seen. Oh God, I gotta hurry up and say this, I gotta hurry up and do this, oh my God, they're gonna see through me type of energy. And there's so many different systems in life to be able to utilize to manipulate and to take advantage of people. And it's a choice. It's a choice to be, when you're more intelligent or have more resources or whatever the case might be, to manipulate, to take advantage. When there's someone else who has a large amount of, who has the same resources or a level of intellect, and they don't have that will or evilness to just take or to get over or abuse in a situation. They see it for what it is. They guide. They, put things into position, and then they operate in fairness and balance and harmony and reciprocity. That's a different energy. Those Ma'at principles are real. And you can feel when it doesn't feel like that. And when I say that, and then there's somebody that's ignorant and narrow-minded that's going to watch this and then say, how can it be equal or reciprocity or balance if I come with this and you come with... God didn't make mistakes in a design or an alignment. So it's not about you trading the same thing. But you're trading which is your value and your skills and your energy and what you offer. Not just like take what they offer and then just run with it. When you can operate like this. When you can operate like this. Instead of just like, like, that's the energy that keeps coming out on this board. And I had a couple people from the readings that happened this week. I can tell that they felt away. Like, people have felt away as if it was directed towards them. They felt the need to respond and to create their own narrative and create their own thing and come with this energy. Well, something. Like, and it's like, I didn't say anything about you. I didn't do no trickery with the cards. I didn't pull your card. Spirit did. You resonated with the card. I have no idea that you resonate with the card. It's not my business. I just read it. So if something touched your spirit and you connected with this, that's your business. It's a personal problem. It has nothing to do with me. Check yourself, because spirit was checking you. That's not my business. That's not what I do. I'm not here to check people or make them look bad or feel bad or nothing like that. If you're watching this, spirit knows that you're watching this and your car got pulled. And how you decide to handle that, that's a choice. And what I want to push is that people learn, because I know most people were not raised on love. You're raised on survival. You're raised on just combativeness and commotion and the detachment of a man and woman and all of that trauma at home. And it's hard to want something or understand something or operate in a certain energy of family and unity and genuinely in community and tribe when you never really had that. It's you're trying to mimic or mirror what you think that's supposed to be. And if you get lucky, you have attracted people into your life that actually did have that, and they bring it to you. But you have to go through your own healing inside. You have to. Your conditioning is a part of your walk, though. Your conditioning is a part of your walk and your lessons in life. So it was supposed to happen the way it happened. Especially those of you watching this and you are someone that people go to for advice, or if you're a teacher or a parent. You have to understand. Is she right here? Hey. Dang, she came right to where spirit was operating. I really want to show you guys this picture so you can see my cat, because she looks like the picture on the wall. Hi. And I just got a picture out of nowhere on my phone 2 days ago, and somebody said, are you looking for a cat? I've been practically chanting it every day. Like, dang, I need a cat. I want a cat. I need to get ready for my cat. Like, like that's how I've been. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Honey, I want to go pick her up. She's feeling lonely. And then I just get a text about a cat. And she looks like the cat on the wall. So spirit is just working. My Uncle Rules is working with me. I give gratitude every day. I'm looking over there because I'm right by my altar right now. I love that I'm doing this and having these talks with you amongst my spiritual energy. So my Orishas, my Uncle Rules, my family, protective energy, keep that close. And another thing that I want to tell you guys is be careful with your intellect. Don't gain so much knowledge that you become detached to the experience, the beauty of the human experience, and the ability to love and be genuine. Because you can just see alignments. You can just see puzzle pieces and chess moves, which is genius. It's a skill. But don't lose. But in the midst of all of that, don't lose nature. Don't lose source energy in nature. Don't lose your nature. Your connection with source, with God. And what that relationship looks like and how it plays out in your life. Are you a single person that's telling single people what they need to be doing? Are you a person that has a problem with keeping long-lasting relationships? And it's not by choice. You want to be in a relationship. You always talk about it. You want people. Like with me, it's a choice. I've made a conscious choice to work on myself and to learn certain things about myself so that I can be better in a relationship. You know, sometimes you have to do that. Because people say all the time, I don't need nobody to come with this or have this or da-da-da-da-da. And they be the first ones like, you don't have this and you don't have that. I'm allergic to that. So you gotta stay true to yourself. You know how you want to be in a relationship. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be completely healed. Healing is a process. And you want to be with somebody who's going to love you even in your growth and in your process. That's a fact. But you want to come with something. You know? And I'm blessed to be attracting some beautiful spirits into my life. And the few dates I've even been on in the last, or date in the last couple of weeks was amazing. I'm gonna tell you something, because I'm not, this is life outspoken. I'm here to be authentic with you guys. I'm not here to act like I got everything all perfect, got it all going on and this and that. I can see the things unfolding in my life and I'm okay. I'm not big balling and just made it on top of the hill. No, but I see what's unfolding in my life and I'm grateful of that. And so I hit up this guy, right? Because I've been experiencing other people and it's made me appreciate him more now that I'm ready to date. Because you see the ill intent in people, or you just see how you don't match with people. You don't want the same things in a relationship. It's not that love and that escape at the end of the day, that support that makes you want to support them, makes you want to embody, to flow, to just put love all around them and push them up on a pedestal or something and say to the world, look at my man, hey, because he treats you good. He gives you love. He cares about what's in your mind, what's in your soul, and connecting with that. That's something that you can't groom or teach or read or learn. It just has to be. So when you have two people being together and recognizing each other as being, that's love. That's truth. That's authenticity. That's something you can really grow on. That's something that can last. That's that real shit. So I hit this guy up and I was like, so are you married now? Straight to the point. And he's like, no, I'm where you left me at. Like, because I was like, you in a serious relationship? And he's like, no, I'm not, this and that. And I was like, okay, well, when I get a few dollars, I'm going to take you to lunch. Well, I'm kind of low today, right now, but, I'm going to take you out because I want to take you out. And he said, well, if that's all it is, then I'll handle that part. And where are we going? So we went out. And he let me feel like I took him out. I've taken men out. I've spent a lot of money on men over the years. But right now, I'm in a transitional period. I mean, I say that word because people are like, oh, transition makes you homeless. No, I'm not. But I'm changing my focus in my business and my walk. And I'm putting full into healing and spirituality. That's my walk and my writing in a different form. So when you're doing things like that and you're starting from what it feels like almost like the beginning of something because you're doing it in a different way, everything's not all fast. You're building every day. So that's what's happening right now. So I'm not big balling, I'm on a budget, okay? I'm bringing things into my life and allowing it to unfold. I'm not trying to control everything. I need to know how everything is going to happen. And it's working out for me. I'm allowing growth. I'm allowing sacrifice for that growth. I'm allowing my life to completely become undone in order to completely build anew build and destroy. So that's where I'm at, and I'm okay with that. And we have to be okay with those moments in our life. So for whoever it is that is so quarrelsome and so just having to be seen a certain way that you don't care how you treat other people, get out of that energy. Get out of that energy. And you'll really get your merits in an honorable way. Stop cutting backs, stealing, thieving, manipulating, gossiping. Just mind your business and be true. Operate in truth, justice, harmony, reciprocity, balance, all that good stuff. All right? Because I don't want this energy to keep coming out, you guys. Like, get it together. Because Spirit is pulling your card. I have nothing to do with this. Spirit is pulling your card. If it resonates with you, that's between you and Spirit. That has nothing to do with me. So how you react to this, that's your business. Don't bring it my way. I'm good. Everything's not perfect, but I'm good. And I'm only going to be better. And that's how you have to be. Just working on yourself to be better, while still operating in the principles that operate with source and God and nature. Okay? So peace and love, everybody. Have a great day. All right. Be right, do right.